Everybody smile. Okay. Okay, so let's get started here. This is, I mean, we did this last month. It went very well. We had a virtual networking meeting. The idea is we can do the same thing as we've done in the past, where everybody can talk about what they do, who they are, etc. Now, as you notice, this month we don't have any specific. We don't have any. I'm going to mute anybody.
The correct credentials, but I'm on the phone.
I'm going to mute anybody who there's background noise, and you can always unmute yourself to talk. So I'm leaving everything open. I'm leaving everybody unmuted. If somebody is muted, if there's background noise, I'll mute you. And if you want to just talk, unmute yourself. So this is an open forum. The idea is, let me just put myself on the spotlight video. The idea is here that last month we had a presentation. This month, I think people there's so many people who have challenges. There's so many people who have experience to share. Let everybody just talk about what they need and what they want, what they're looking for, how their business is functioning, and maybe we can all help each other out. And that's the idea for this month's RBBN breakfast. We have a lot more people now from other parts of the world, which we don't usually get to have. People who can't commute to our location, they can come join in virtually here. We have two people from Israel. We have somebody from Toronto. We have people from all over the place. So far and wide, different countries. And I'm thinking maybe we can even do this. Even when we have our in-person networking group, we can do a virtual, Zoom as well for people to join in afterwards. That that they can still join it. Anyways, okay. So again, all the new people who are coming in, if you look at the chat, I'll share the link again. Just fill in your information in the spreadsheet here. We have about 10 people filled it out. Oh, actually 7 people filled it out. Continue to fill it out. So let's get started here. So the idea is everybody can talk about, maybe spend 60 seconds, what they do and how they're working now during Corona, and any help that they're looking for. And we can allow other people in the group to offer them any suggestions or solutions to what their needs might be. So okay, so I guess I'll start. I'll just get started myself so we can get this started, and we'll go in order. It's gonna be, let me see if I can sort by alphabetical order, or I'll just sort by whoever's on my list here. If you hang on, I'm going to see if I can find my list here.
I wasn't able to access it, Heshi. I wasn't able to access it.
Try, even the link I provided, I'm trying sending a link again now.
Yeah.
What happens when you try to access the spreadsheet? I see a lot of people are filling it out. The spreadsheet is definitely being filled out.
Do I have to connect to Google Drive to do that?
No, it's an open Google document.
Well,
you might, maybe with trying, it could be is just start from before, either clear your cache or whatever, or you can try a private incognito.
Right, try closing the browser and then go ahead and restart it. That should probably fix the problem, otherwise clear your cache. Okay, so like I said, anybody who's muted, just unmute yourself and go ahead and talk. We're gonna go around all the people. Does anybody know how to sort the participants by alphabetical order?
It should come up automatically, alphabetical order on the host site, except for the host and then any co-hosts and then by dial-in, but otherwise it should go alphabetically.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it alphabetical, but
and it changes constantly. It's the bane of my existence.
I don't know of any.
Yeah, I don't believe there is such a feature.
Mine is not either. So why don't you just go from the list that it gives
Fine.
you?
I'll go from the list, and whoever's on there, whoever's on, I'll just go in the order of the list I have here. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I guess that will give us the way to show how this is going to work, and everybody can follow the same format. And feel free to change the format. If everybody can just keep it, though, please, to try to keep it to under a minute, so we don't get caught up here. Right now, we're up to 24 people, so I want to keep the the flow. Okay, so my name is Heshi Friedman. I run Radio Creations. We do customized websites, web solutions, making sure your company is well represented online. And my challenge, I guess, today is really many of the businesses that I've been working with before the whole event happened have they're either cash strapped or they've run out of money, so they can't either finish a project, or some of the prospects that I'm working on can no longer start the project. That's my challenge. There's also cash flow is a challenge. The opportunity, though, is that many companies now realize they need to restructure the way working online is huge. It's really the way all businesses have to work today. It's really virtualizing and making yourself available online. So the opportunity there is great as well. I'm trying to fully understand how to reach out to the opportunity, and I would love to hear anybody's thoughts on that as far as understanding the challenge and understanding the opportunity and how to capitalize on that with the companies that are still in business, and they realize the value of doing, and they have the money to do a redesign right now and make themselves look professional. So if anybody out there in the audience wants to share any ideas, go for it.
I thought we were going to do an introduction first. Everybody gives a 30
Okay.
second.
Okay. That's fine. We can go through everybody. Then I guess it'll have to be shorter, and then afterwards, people can take notes and anybody that they heard and share feedback on those people. Okay. Next, I have.
Combine them.
What's that?
Why don't we just combine the introduction with what's going on?
Heshi, you want to do it together. It's gonna take.
Because you're gonna be going through the list 3 times. It's just gonna get more complicated.
Okay, so I'm not a professional at this. We're not. It's not like we've been doing this virtual meetings before. These virtual groups. So I'm open to ideas. I'd rather do whatever the group wants to do. So
I don't think there's any way to get to 24 people if everybody has the opportunity to speak a long time. We'll never get anywhere. I think it's nice if everybody goes through for 30 seconds each, just to introduce themselves very quickly, and then we move forward. Otherwise, we'll never get through the list.
Okay, so we have two opinions here, and I'm good with either
My
one of
opinion, my opinion is just to get things going, or else you're going to talk about opinions all day.
You could do both. Just a quick introduction so we know who's here. It would be very nice. And then everybody can talk as long as they want.
Anybody object to that?
No.
Okay.
Well, not as long as they want, but for a reasonable period.
I don't mean the second part. I'm just saying, let's just go through the list so we know who's here, and then we'll take it from there.
Sounds good to me. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, fine. So the next person I have here is, I'm going through my list, which changes all the time, is David Jassy. So David, you're on.
I'm a video producer for about 25 years. Thank God we still have some clients going through all this, and COVID related for OHEL type of films we're doing. And we've also adapted in doing Zoom videos as opposed to sending out productions. So that's David Jassy, DMJ, David Jassy, DMJ Studios in Cedarhurst.
David is on row 11 in the spreadsheet, by the way. Okay.
Hey, next.
Devorah Schluss. Is that Jonathan Schluss?
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, on another device.
Okay.
I am an attorney. All deadlines are non-existent as far as courts are concerned. Yeah, I put cases to the extent that I can, moving them through the discovery phase to the extent possible. But I've been in touch with clients. Some of them are struggling. Some of them are not struggling in the sense that they have businesses that are up and running. They're essential or whatnot. So giving them support. I personally have pivoted a little bit to the extent that I've been developing some CLEs, continuing legal education seminars that I'm going to be releasing shortly. Jonathan Schloss, commercial litigator. Hope everyone else is doing well.
Jonathan, can you add your line to the spreadsheet here, so we have your information in that shared spreadsheet? Did you get that note?
No, I didn't get it. I'll put it
Okay,
up.
I'm putting it in the chat again. So just add it to like row 15. Jonathan is going to be on row 15 in the spreadsheet. All right, thank you. Next we have Ari Kotowitz. Ari, go for it.
Hey, good morning. Ari Kadowitz, SitePod Software. So we have a new software that just came out. It's a CRM for salesmen. So everybody here, if you have, let's say, 30 or 40 leads, if you have some leads from LinkedIn, you came to some Zoom networking, this is a perfect place for you to keep all your leads organized. And so if anybody wants a free trial, please contact me, Ari Kadowitz, SitePod.
All right, thank you. Ari, did you add yourself to the spreadsheet?
Not yet. I'll add it right now.
Okay. Next we have Chaim Jarosowitz.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Chaim Yaroslavich, with my wife, Ann Kleiman, who you can see over my left or right shoulder, depending on the view, I guess. We have a company called Ad Infinitum and the Calendar Warehouse. We provide promotional marketing products, not swag, to our clients. Interestingly enough, COVID has actually highlighted why promotional products are more important than why they're not important in this time. Aside from the trade shows that are no longer existing, clients finally realize that it's important for them to prepare to be able to reopen when things are starting again. We're working with office managers, facilities managers, healthcare facilities in terms of COVID-related items, floor decals, directional signs. Some of you have my business card, the anti-bacterial sprays. And then as well, some other clients are looking as well for when they're reopening to either maintain or still increase their client base. Marketing is never gone. Chaim at Ad Infinitum. Thank you.
Chaim is on row 4 in the spreadsheet. Okay. Next I have Hugh Jacobson. Chaim Jacobson.
Good morning, everybody. Hugh Jacobson. She knows me as Chaim since, I don't know, first grade. I'm a CPA and an attorney. During this period, the CPA business is a little slow, mostly driven by the change in the deadlines. So most clients who usually wait to the last minute instead of waiting till middle of April, now waiting to the middle of July. That obviously has implications on our cash flow. One of the things we're also doing is assisting a lot of clients with their PPP loan applications. Even now, we're also advising some clients to return the funds as the guidance changes hourly and daily. On the legal side, the transactional business has slowed down, I think because everyone's in quarantine. We have clients who are struggling to close, say, on mortgages because they're unemployed and now their loan commitments may have been pulled. So we're dealing with a lot of that. And, as a general matter, we do transactional legal stuff, and we're a full service accounting firm. So Chaim Jacobson, Hugh Jacobson. I'll put my information on the spreadsheet when I can, Heshi.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, next I have Ken. Is your last name pronounced Gopstein?
Gopstein, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Ken Gopstein. I'm a mortgage banker. I work for Fairway Independent Mortgage. We're one of the top 2 or 3 private mortgage companies in the country. And right now, and I don't want to get into this deeply right now, we'll do it in the second round, but really one of the things I'd like to impart to everybody here today, talking about forbearance. There's a lot of misunderstanding about what forbearance is all about and what it's going to do. And there's a lot of negative downside to forbearance. So perhaps after we do all the introductions, I can get into that a little more. Hugh, the CPA, and all you guys that have clients that might be contemplating that, definitely you want to know all the background around that and get a full context of it before you or any of your clients pursue that, because it definitely has a lot of downside to it. So that's my main focus today. I mean, personally, Fairway, we're doing great, but there's constant changes going on right now in the industry, both the real estate, the mortgage industry, and ultimately the real estate industry are going to be severely impacted. A lot of people are not aware of this right now, but I've been privy to get a lot of inside information with some of the top people in the country on other Zoom calls. And there's a lot going on right now. Mark Calabria, head of the FHFA that oversees Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, is attacking the mortgage industry in ways that are unprecedented right now. They're trying, basically there's a big push right now to get rid of this guy. And so this is something for everybody to think about a little bit. And meanwhile, though, thank God I'm busy. A lot of refinancing. Purchase business is pretty much dried up at the moment, but the refinancing is very heavy right now. Thank God. April and May are going to be my 2 biggest months in years. Thank God. So, and I can work remotely, obviously. So anybody wants to talk further about it, I'm happy to. Ken Goff, Fairway Independent Mortgage.
Okay. Ken is on line 3 in the spreadsheet. For all those new people who have just joined in, click on the link in the chat to fill out your information in the spreadsheet. Okay, so next is we have Tzvi Spitz. So you're there?
Hello, everyone. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. My name is Tzvi Spitz, and my company is Veritech. I am an IT solutions provider. Pretty much anything IT related, not software development, but more IT infrastructure, servers, workstations, cloud, email, that kind of stuff. That's pretty much what I do. I think for me, the biggest challenge right now is that any new prospects are basically just irrelevant at this point. No one is looking to spend more money right now. Even the existing clients that we had, there was a couple of days of things a little just till everyone knew how to work remotely. But once that's sorted out, things are quiet. I am grateful that we haven't had any issues with the working remotely. I was worried about issues with that, but we haven't really had that, so that's good. But yeah, new clients right now is kind of hard to get, but part of the process. Thank you.
Right. All right. Tzvi is located on line 7 in the spreadsheet. Okay. Now we have, line 6. Mark Spitz is line 7. Mark, his cousin, is line 7. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Mark Spitz, and I work for a document management company where we help companies gain immediate access to their information and documents. We provide a lot of workflow and analytics that really help them make better business decisions. And, all I'll say quickly is during COVID-19, we've actually seen a tremendous uptick in our document management services, specifically to our emergency digital mailroom service and document management platform. A lot of companies don't have access to the physical mail and faxes, and we actually provide that. So, they're definitely interested in further participating on the call.
All right, thank you. Mark is on line 7, row 7, and the spreadsheet. Okay. Yitzi and I work together. Yeah, Yitzi, do you want to speak or it's up to you? Yitzi, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I was doing the spreadsheet. Sorry. Oh, on my phone. Hi, good morning, everyone. I work together with Heshi. We do websites and web strategy for everybody. And a lot of people are turning to us now for new websites, new web strategy, LinkedIn strategy. I also do a whole bunch of other affiliate stuff. If everybody wants to know more about that later on, we could talk about that. But now's the time that people are looking to really revamp their web presence because, we know what's going on in the world and it needs to get done now in order to stay in the competitive marketplace now. So for more information, talk to Heshi.
All right. Yitzi is in row 8 in the spreadsheet. Okay, next we have Michael Schuck. Michael, go ahead.
Morning. My name is Michael Schuck from Schuck Bookkeeping Services. I do bookkeeping. I'm a specialist with QuickBooks, and I've been helping numerous clients because I normally work from home. For me, it didn't much change, but I've been helping people keep their books up to date so they can, deal with taxes, which are still in full swing, although somewhat delayed. I did help a number of clients with their PPP application, and a number of them did get funded from various banks to help with their business. And aside from that, from a prior business life, I have a lot of extra sanitizer. So whether that's not on the market, but it's still good. So if anybody who lives in Muncie needs sanitizer, feel free to text me or email me. I'll tell you where I am. You can come and I'll give you some. Other than that, that's it. Just trying to help out as much as possible for anybody who needs help.
Michael, put that in the spreadsheet about that, because I want to share this after with everybody. Share about the sanitizer as well, so people will remember that when they do the follow-up after the meeting.
Sure, I'll add it to the spreadsheet.
Okay. Yehuda Freilich, all the way from Israel. Go for it.
Okay, good morning, America. So I'm Yehuda Freilich, and I run a company called Outsourcing to Israel. We help American companies find high-end remote Americans that could work for them from Israel. We work a lot in the field of technology, so software developers and IT support. We do a lot of administrative positions as bookkeeping and customer service, and digital marketing. We've been doing this for 8 years, helping many American companies find good Americans that are living in Israel. And this whole remote concept is kind of new today for American companies, but we've been doing this for 8 years, and I think we're one of the first companies out there specializing in remote hiring. So what's the challenge? Companies are not really hiring a lot these days, but on the other hand, there are just many opportunities, and we see a lot of companies that are looking to hire remotely, and they're coming to us. And if you know of any companies that are looking for strong candidates with stability, they're looking for Americans, but they want to pay less, and they want to have people that know how to talk, American business. We're happy to help. We've placed over 600 people over the last 6 years, and we probably have one of the best networks of Americans in Israel out there.
Thank you, Yehuda. Yehuda and I have...
Thank you so much for organizing this amazing network event.
Sure. Yehuda and I have been working together for several years now, and he does a lot of work for me, so thank you for joining all the way from the Holy Land. Okay. Next, we have Yehuda is on line 13, row 13 in the spreadsheet. Okay, next we have Moshe Amzel. Moshe, go for it.
Good morning, everybody. Moshe Amzel. I help people who are business owners grow their business with a profit-centric focus. Our mission is to empower all people with wealth creation so that this and future generations can lead a better life. Right now, my focus is law firm owners. With that, I have a podcast called Profit with Law. We run a number of virtual summit events before COVID-19. Now everybody else is doing the same, but that's where we put our stake in the ground last December. Our timing is impeccable. Anyway, if you know any attorneys or anybody in the legal space, just turn them on to my podcast, Profit with Law. That's all I need to meet them. If they like me, then they'll figure out how to find me after that. Yehuda Freilich, we should connect afterwards. I'm actually hiring and very interested in having a conversation with you about that. And can also potentially have you on my podcast, and my audience can benefit from your services as well. And that's basically all that I have. I went to connect to some of the people who put their name in the spreadsheet. And there's a fellow here on the call. I'm just looking for him. Isaac Smeya, I think it is. Put your name on the spreadsheet, right?
Right.
He's on there. He's on row 19.
My name is in the spreadsheet. My name, how I call myself, is Pinchas. Isaac is just my legal name. So you'll see that on line 9.
I love that you're an EOS integrator. I'm a big fan of EOS. I give traction to every one of my coaching clients when they come on board. But I noticed on your LinkedIn profile that you had the entire banner area was not used. You have a lot of white space there. And you also, other than saying that you are an EOS implementer, you don't have any information about that. So somebody who doesn't know what EOS is not going to understand what you do. So I just wanted to give you some feedback on what you can do to fix your profile. Maybe beef that up a little bit, because people are going to check you out as you get involved on LinkedIn and online. And you want to make sure that they, by looking at that, understand what you do and know whether they want to reach out to you.
Thanks so much. It's written down already while you were talking.
Awesome.
Okay. Moshe is on row 14 in the spreadsheet. Okay, we're going to move ahead to the next our next person, Samuel Zand.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Samuel Zand.
I just wanted to interrupt here. Samuel and I are going to be doing a LinkedIn Live together on Thursday. So stay tuned in my LinkedIn profile. We're going to have a conversation. So Thursday after, late morning, right? What time? Do you remember?
Yeah, 1, I think, 1 or something.
Oh, okay, early afternoon. So I'm going to send it out on my LinkedIn profile. Stay tuned, and we're going to hopefully have some interesting topics to discuss. All right, go for it.
I appreciate you having me there. Looking forward. I'm an attorney I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and for over a decade I've been fighting foreclosures. And now, like somebody else mentioned, there's a lot of uncertainty and misunderstandings, and people really, really need guidance. And I am here to offer guidance and on a national level. As long as it's not in the court system, then I can help any homeowner around the country, because it's all the same, navigating with the banks, figuring out what kind of mortgage relief they can have, whether they want to try to get a loan modification or anything like that. I've been doing that since the Great Recession. And then I actually pivoted within real estate to focus more on real estate transactions as well as commercial refinances, which was heavy for a couple of years. And now I guess you could say I'm pivoting back a little bit, although I've still been doing foreclosure defense all this time. There's a lot of hope out there. People are not losing their homes. People are, no matter what their situation is, because the fight is a long one and there's many opportunities to help homeowners, but they just need to not bury their head in the sand. So I hold your hand through the whole process, and I'm happy to answer any questions at any time. And of course, I also dealing with real estate, homeowners. The challenge now is, frankly, is cash flow. People aren't paying their bills these few months, understandably so. And the courts are closed. And so it's a challenge to keep cases moving and implore the clients to pay you, because, the courts are closed, so there's no activity, plus they're not really paying. So that's the challenge. And I appreciate being here. Looking forward to helping anyone.
Okay, thank you. Samuel is on row 20 in the spreadsheet. Okay, next we have Manny Lunger.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I'm on a tablet. We do employee benefits, payroll, HR, and we help you navigate the complex situation out now with how to deal with employees, how the furlough and unemployment. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll do the best to help you.
Manny is on row 22 in the spreadsheet. Okay, next we have Yaakov Steinberg, all the way also from Israel.
Thanks so much for putting this together, Heshi. So I'm a sales and business development consultant. I help people to be able to grow and scale their businesses through training and coaching them and how to be able to secure direct sales for them and their teams. Currently, I've been helping a lot of businesses even through this time to pivot and figure out how they're going to be able to continue moving forward. One of the things that I found successful during this time is referrals, going back to previous clients, speaking to and creating new relationships through networking events and things like that, and finding people that are a good fit, as well as helping people in general through this time.
All right, thank you. Yaakov and I also have started talking about doing some work together. We've been meeting a lot the last couple of weeks, and he's a good guy. At row 23 in the spreadsheet. Okay, row 24. Okay, next we have John Armini.
Thanks,
John, go for it.
Hi, my name is John Armini. I run Armini Management. We've been in business since 2005. Our focus is really helping organizations better serve their customers and staff. One of my biggest focuses now, which I'm self-practicing in a way, is strategic management, where helping people really decide what they can do right now. There's a lot of stress out there for people who are overwhelmed by what's occurring. So I'm trying to help them establish what can they do now? What is it that they need to do now, and also rethink and perhaps rethink things for what they may want to do down the road, particularly ideas that maybe they had 3 or 4 years ago, but now seem particularly relevant. In terms of some of my clients have, I had a hotel, so you know where that's at. But I am working with a startup. We're still active. It's a baker. I talked to Heshi about the other day. It's actually a kosher product that's coming out that we've actually come out twice. We just delayed the second launch. It's a cookie product. But I just got a call the other day from someone. I did a blast email, which kind of told people, or selected group of people on LinkedIn, and said, I'm not available through Zoom. And if you like to share ideas, just to casually talk about what's going on. And I've gotten good response from that. People, it opened up, and I actually had one person call me yesterday. So that seems to be working out. So the focus now is, for me, is to work some of my old business, work some referrals. And actually, like I said, self-practice. I mean, I'm focusing on what I can do. And I'm trying to control my stress levels. I exercise every day. I get out early. I know it, and because if you're not feeling well, it could affect everything. And one of my most successful LinkedIn posts was one on me just talking about that. Just, in my running outfit, going outside and telling people to exercise or do whatever makes you your stress relaxer, and focusing at work on what you can do. John Aramini, Aramini Management. I'm in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
All right, thank you, John. John is on row 24 in the spreadsheet. Mickey Cohn, go for it. The flooring guy.
Hey guys, Mickey Cohn here, virtually. Still excited to see a lot of happy, fun faces I didn't see quite a bit in a while. I'm in the construction industry. I'm the flooring guy. Business is booming. No, that was sarcastic. But I'm not gonna stop or quit what I'm doing. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. And it was actually pretty exciting this past week. I got a call from someone who needed flooring. I'm like, oh shoot, I have a job. I forgot about that. Just because times are difficult doesn't mean you can't help people out. I had a bunch of people approach me for different type of items, whether it's masks or things that want to get involved as far as sales. I personally didn't fully get involved, but I do have a WhatsApp group I created for those that are involved in that wonderful industry. I don't mind helping people out. It's definitely a time that people need help. But as far as what I do, I'm constantly looking to network with contractors, designers, anybody involved in real estate, or any other person who's involved in the flooring industry. And we can all help each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mickey. Mickey is online. That's on row 25 in the spreadsheet. For all those people who came again afterwards, there's a link in the chat for filling your information on the spreadsheet. So now we have Chaim Saperstein. Chaim, go for it.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Chaim Saperstein from the Front Page Mag. Our big challenge now, as I'm sure you can figure, is first of all, my kids are using my office for their Zoom meetings, so I'm actually sitting here in the garage talking to you guys. Our big challenge right now is shut down throughout the area. So none of the stores, the stores, the hat stores, the toy stores, no one's advertising right now. So we're looking for institutions and other companies that are still open who still benefit from getting the message out. We thought that our challenges would both be soliciting ads as well as distribution, but Baruch Hashem, we have tremendous Akartatov to Evergreen up to the site. They gave us permission to put stacks of magazines at every cashier. So our distribution actually is, during this crisis, went up, not down, through the community. And we're extremely grateful for Evergreen to stepping up like that for that. So our distribution is still up. Our magazines are getting out and they're getting read. And it's just a matter of now of bolstering up the advertising, which obviously pays for the printing and keeps the business going so that we can still be around when this is all over. So if anybody has any leads to any companies or institutions or any companies that still do branding who still benefit from advertising with us, manufacturers, food companies, please, we'll be extremely grateful for anything we can get. Time Saperstein, Front Page Magazine.
It's in the Muncie area. It's in Muncie. The area, the distribution. And Passaic.
Yeah, but we have limited distribution in Passaic and Teaneck with about 7 locations where the magazine's distributed in North Jersey. So that's like a little added bonus.
By the way, Chaim is offering a very good deal right now, like because of Corona. So now would be a very good time if you have the funds to speak to him. Chaim is on row 26 in the spreadsheet. Okay, all the way from Toronto, Mayor Fallon, you're on.
Morning, everybody. It's great to be back with Heshi, at least on a virtual level. We used to share an office for many years, and we've worked together for many years, and it's good to be back with you, Heshi, at least in this way.
We've done a lot of work together over the last, I don't know how many years, 15 years?
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. A good relationship. So I'm a software developer. My company is progressrocket.com. And we develop custom business applications, which make businesses work more efficiently, get people off of using paper or messy spreadsheet workflows. So basically, any sort of portal application or business application that companies need to make themselves work more efficiently is what we do. At this point, also, it's basically prospecting is a challenge, and it's the new business which is really the challenging situation right
now. All right, thank you, Mayor. He is on row 27 in the spreadsheet. Okay, now next, Rafi Salem. Rafi and I go way back a long time, and I'm really happy he's able to join this time virtually. Rafi, go for it.
I'm really happy that I was able to join this time also. Thank you, Heshi, for putting this all together. So I'd like to call myself a digital entrepreneur. I've been in business since the late 90s. We started out building websites, and when I didn't want to build websites anymore, Heshi and I started working together so he could build my websites. I'm more of an SEO expert and behind the scenes expert. My thing now is reputation management. So it's not just when you come to your website, you should have a good website, and you should have a clean website, and it should tell you exactly what you need to know. It's all about Google. What happens when people Google you? And there should be no negativity. It should all be positive. Your website should be up there. Your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Facebook is your whole entire digital profile. So digital reputation management really is all about not just getting leads from your website, but getting leads from the whole entire web. Besides that, in this time of Corona, that I am not as busy as I usually am, I'm also launching a website called weddingseason.com, which is going to be a wedding resource directory. And for the Jewish community, I own kosherwedding.com. So if you know anyone, caterers, florists, bands that want some free advertising at this time, because I'm not charging anything for right now, and I'm launching, please get in touch with me. And lastly, everyone else has a podcast, so why shouldn't I? Everything is on the spreadsheet, but bizdevleaders.com is another forum. We have a workshop, we have a meetup that meets. The next one is Thursday, May 14th, bizdevleaders.com. Everything is on the spreadsheet. Heshi, thank you very much for putting this together. Yasher koach.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Rafi. I was just informed that somebody sent me a chat that there's no company name listed in the spreadsheet. So I'm going to add that right now. So if everybody can fill in their company as well, I just added a row D in the spreadsheet. Feel free to fill in your company name. And I apologize about that. And thank you, David, for David Jassy, for letting me know that. Okay, so row D, I'm sorry, column D in the column D, and let's also add website address as well. Insert one, right? Well, I'll do column E as well, website address. It's there now.
Website is there already.
Website is there?
Yeah, actually, I added it.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was after
Okay.
7.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, company name. Okay, website address is there, but company name was just added as row D. So go ahead and put your stuff in. Thank you. Okay, you see, there's always stuff you get to learn from doing this. You know, having to do this as a first. Okay. Next we have Frady Rappaport. Frady, go ahead. You're on. You're on the air.
Hi, good morning, everyone. This is really an amazing platform, and thank you, Heshi, for organizing it. Thank you, as always, for giving your heart and soul into the RBBN network. Okay, for some of you that know me, I'm Frady Rappaport. I am the owner of Upscale Equities. It's a mortgage company that's based out of Muncie, New York. We're licensed in New York and New Jersey, and have been in business since 2004. I worked for a different company prior to that, which adds up to a total of 20 years in the mortgage industry. My trademark really is being able to give honest to goodness advice to guide individuals through the mortgage process, try to simplify the process, and take the stress out of trying to obtain a mortgage. The challenge that I find us to be in right now is the uncertainty from day to day. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are steadily suspending various products in the mortgage market. Any out-of-the-box type program like renovation loans, jumbo loans, even restrictive guidelines on FHA loans are happening right now. And we don't really know in terms of the time frame of when these products will come back. But the good part is that there's still conventional financing available for the typical client that's looking to purchase a piece of property, whether it's a primary residence or an investment. I particularly help you finance 1 to 4 unit properties. There are additional restrictive guidelines for self-employed borrowers, which includes additional required reserves. So I would say that if you are thinking about purchasing investment property, on one hand, it might be a good idea now since real estate may just be sloping in terms of sales prices. We don't know yet. We don't know that yet either. I don't think the studies have really come out to show any definitive results from the corona situation that we've been in the last two months or so. But for those who are liquid and have good credit rating, good to very good credit rating, and a portion of a down payment to put down, there's still financing available, and we can still help you through the home purchase, as well as, of course, refinancing your existing mortgage to lower interest rates. Rates are definitely at an all-time low in terms of 30-year and 15-year fixed rates. That's what I have to share with you this morning. And my contact information is on the spreadsheet. So please feel free to pass it on to friends, family, associates, anyone that I can try to help. I'd be happy to.
Right.
Thank you.
Line 31 on the spreadsheet. Okay, thank you. Okay, next we have Nick Davidson. Nick, you didn't fill out the spreadsheet, so if you can do that, I added an entry for your line 33. But go for it, Nick.
Thank you. I think I'm line 16 filled out. No, did it not come out?
Line 16. Yes, you are. I guess. Okay, you are. Nick is on line 16. I guess we must have missed you by mistake. Okay.
No problem.
Nick
No
is on
problem.
line 16.
Good morning, everybody. Lovely to see so many familiar faces, and good morning to those that I don't recognize. My name is Nick Davidson. Company is the Smart Solutions Group. We are business consultants, coaches who come into companies to help them grow and scale. Ultimately, it's a case of diagnosing and servicing and then taking responsibility for the execution of whatever's needed. 2 parts to what we normally do. The first part, as I said, is coming in and trying to develop these strategic solutions areas of the business like the structure, manpower, systems, and processes pieces of the business, and taking responsibility for all the execution in these areas. And the second part of it is also connecting our clients to the array of different products and services out there that can help them overcome whatever hurdles they have. Specifically, with regard to the circumstances right now, we've actually been spending a fair amount of time going into those businesses that are seeing a fundamental change in the way they need to execute what they've been doing, businesses that are encountering almost a closure of the business as they knew it previously. And we have offered to come in there. We spend normally about 90 minutes or so reviewing what's going on in that business without charge. That's our pro bono offering right now, and then trying to help develop a plan for them to be able to deal with life post-corona. There are so many different opportunities that are out there. Most important thing we're finding for most of the businesses we're dealing with right now is being able to envisage how they can be competitive in the future.
All right, thank you, Nick. Nick is again online. You're not in order here. Online 14, row 14 in the spreadsheet. Okay, thank you, Nick. Next we have Chaim Book. Chaim is actually, we're launching his website today, so stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for that today. We'll be launching his site. And Chaim and I got introduced through the group together, and that's how I got to know him and got to know the job. So as you see, this networking group really works. Chaim, go for it.
Thank you, Heshi. I was gonna save my thank yous for you at the end of my remarks, but thank you very much for your hard work on our website, which we are excited to launch today. Heshi did a great job on it, so I hope you all check out the website to see what a great job he and his company did. I am a lawyer. I practice employment law. This has been a very crazy time for employment lawyers because when this all broke, the law suddenly changed very dramatically. And so we had new laws popping up every 15 minutes or so. So keeping up with all of the new laws has been an incredible challenge for my team. But thank God they're very capable, and they were really able to step in and really do a great job on learning all the new laws. We've been giving webinars free to the community and and giving advice to a lot of yeshivas and a lot of the mosdos to help them through this difficult time. We basically give advice with respect to what an employer's obligations are to their employees, and because this is such a strange time, the advice really has been changing day to day and situation to situation, and we hope to continue to be able to do that. We've also been advising employees to a certain extent where we don't have a conflict, because a number of people have interesting challenges relating to whether they're able to go back to work, whether they're owed money for commissions for past work and their companies are not paying them. So yeah, it's a very busy time for employment lawyers. So now the challenge, as a lot of you mentioned, is getting paid. So we hope to be able to do that too. But thanks for your attention. Thanks for joining today. I'm sorry if I have to duck off in about 10 minutes or so. I have another call.
Chaim, if you could just put your entry on row 29 in the spreadsheet, so that we have the follow-up, that would be great. Row 29. Okay. Thank you. Next, we have Marty Boltax. Marty, you there? All right, Marty, what?
I am here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am unmuted. Thank you. Marty Boltax. I'm a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, but my focus is a little bit different. I've been working with special needs children, special needs adults actually, and teaching them QuickBooks with the hope that they'd be able to find some employment. However, this environment has made that a much more challenging situation, not only in terms of the employment availability, which actually has been put on the side, but actually dealing with and communicating with these individuals and teaching them. Each person is a special person unto him or herself, and has specific learning needs. And so my big challenge is being able to find a remote vehicle to address working with each of these individuals. And I'm open to suggestions. I am and have been running through the standard types of things that are being used remotely. But if anyone has come up with a situation where they've had some experience where they think something would be helpful, I would really appreciate getting some feedback. Thank you so much. I think the group is great. Really provides creative thought in terms of how to go forward and address non-normal situations. Wishing good health and good things to everybody.
Thank you, Marty. If you could just fill out row 30 on the spreadsheet so we have your information for after, that would be great.
Yep.
Okay. Next we have David Kogel. David Kogel, you're on.
Okay. Am I unmuted?
You're unmuted. We hear you. Yep.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Morning.
David Kogel, Sterling National Bank. And my life is, I've gained a new name. It's called PPP. It's a middle name. My family is living, breathing, coughing, sneezing, PPP. We don't want to hear that again after this event. It was sort of like a gift. At the same time, it was a curse because it took up so much of people's time over the holidays, and it distracted a lot of us. When ultimately at the end, when the time was right for you to apply, it just showed up. But did you really have to spend all that time worrying and agonizing all along the way to get your application in and to do it? No, it was a tremendous lesson. And I tried to impart that upon my clients. Just relax, calm down. It'll all work out. Just follow along in the process. And we've just been holding hands, working 18-hour days, and trying to help everyone stay within the law. I'm still looking for new business clients, new banking clients, middle market, $1 million and up in general balances and relationships. But I want to tangent just for a quick second, again, that there's a lot of rules and laws regarding PPP, and I just want to share with the membership, if you are applying, just make sure you really qualify and don't go into the gray area. If you're going into a gray area, reach out to me, send me something. I'll see if I can point you to a good accountant who might be in our group who knows it really well, or outside, or a lawyer. It's not worth the challenge that can come later on. David Kogel, Sterling National Bank. It's really nice to see everybody. And Heshi, thank you for organizing this.
All right, thank you. If you can just fill out row 31 in the spreadsheet.
Where is the spreadsheet? I came a little late.
Let me send it. Okay, again, for all those who came late, I'm going to send the link in the chat. Just click to that link to it's a public Google spreadsheet doc. Everybody can, first of all, after we're done, you'll have all this information of everybody in the group that attended. You'll have their information, who they are, what they do, and their LinkedIn page. So this will be a good follow-up tool to have as well, and I'll send it in the email as well to the group.
Thank you,
okay. All right. Thank you. Gabriel Jacobson, you're on. Gabriel Jacobson? I don't see him anymore. I guess we lost him. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Gabriel, if you hear this and we can't hear you and you get your mic issue fixed, come back on. Come join us. Okay, we have somebody, Michael, here. It doesn't say his last name. If your name is Michael and you haven't spoken, come on, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I think he spoke.
No, that was a different Michael. But okay, if Michael's not coming to take the mic, we're going to move on. Steve Stein. Steve, go ahead.
Thanks, Heshi. Okay, so Heshi and I used to work together a while back. It seems not that long ago, but it seems like a long time ago. Anyway, we still work together now, actually. So thank you for putting this together as always. So my business really is I help people get reviews online. There's nothing I can do today to help you get business tomorrow, not the immediate tomorrow, but in the long term, I'm putting an offer out there to help anybody that wants to get reviews for free. Basically, if you contact me, I can get you a form to fill out the form, and I'll give you some instructions, and we'll run our service for you to actually help you get reviews online. Not just you, but if you've got clients that you want to help, or friends, family members, anybody you want to know that wants to take some time right now. I find it's one of two things. Either people are crunched and have no time, or people have a lot of time. So for those people that aren't crunched and have a lot of time and are more forward-looking, long-term, right? They want to build their online reputation, like Rafi was speaking before about the Google thing. Very, very important. Google reviews are super, super critical. Everyone here buys stuff online, and everyone here knows that you make a purchase based on the reviews. So if you're not out there actively soliciting, getting reviews for your business, you're hurting yourself, because other people are, your competitors are, and they may be lesser quality than what you guys are, but it doesn't matter. If those reviews are looking good, then you're losing customers and don't even know about it. So I'm happy to help anybody that wants, literally no charge, to get you started, to show you we can get some reviews for you online, get a taste for what we're doing, and then at some point down the line, if you want to, invest in this on a regular, ongoing basis, that's fine. And if you don't, it just made you look better online for short term, whatever, that's fine too. I really don't care. So my name's Steve Stein. Name of the company is 5-Star Marketing Software, and basically we just help people look better when you're being Googled. That's it. All right. Thank you guys very much again. No strings attached. Reach out to me. Oh,
right, thank you.
One other plug that I will actually do an ask for. Okay. One thing that I'm interested in doing is I'm interested in working with directories. We've kind of put a program together. So any type of directory for any profession, that I'm approaching them and actually putting a program together so they actually can we'll build a review platform for them. And, it's a kind of a everybody wins kind of situation. So if anybody's got any connections in people that are running directories or anything like that. And also I've got some special programs working with loan officers. Freddie and I have spoken. She's real impressed with what we're doing. The guy Ken was on here earlier. I brought him into the group. He also loves what we've done for him. So that's it. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Steve, we're basically just sending you a couple clients' names to get who we would get the reviews from.
So basically, I'd run a couple, right? I'd ask people for a spreadsheet. I mean, everyone's business is different sizing, right? So it depends on how big your business is, how many clients you have, but I prefer to get actually spreadsheets. Give me a spreadsheet of 40, 50, 100 people, whatever, and I'll put them in the system. And we basically we've automated the whole process. It's completely legitimate, but we just take all the effort off the business owner, and we just do it for them. We do the initial request, we do the follow-up request, and then we also, there's other stuff we can do, which we can feed those reviews back into your website and stuff like that. But I don't want to get too much in the details. But if you want to check us out for free, check us out for free.
Thanks, Steve. Steve, if you could just fill out your information on row 33 in the spreadsheet. I'm sorry.
I'm at 18, Hashi. I put 18.
Yeah, we're 18. Okay. I guess things changed as we went. No, 18 is Samuel Zan.
Oh, really?
You're row 16. You're row 16. Okay, Steve is in row 16 in the spreadsheet. Okay, as we're getting there, it's 10 o'clock. Let's just
16.
wrap it up. I think it's on 16? Okay. I have SZAND. That's the last person I have here. SZAND in the participant list.
Thank you, Heshi. That's actually me trying to get another bite at the apple.
Okay, so we have, I think we went through everybody. If there's anybody that we missed, let me know now. Just go ahead and speak. Is there anybody who
Actually, it's John.
Oh, okay, go for it. Okay, go for it. You're on row, let's find where you are here.
19.
Row 17. Thank you.
17. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm a professional. Pinchas Shma is my name. Thanks, Heshi, for putting this together. I'm a professional EOS implementer. I help people get what they want from their business with a complete set of simple, real-world, practical tools that will help them get on the same page with the team with a vision, where they're going, where they want to go, and how they want to get there. Traction, instilling discipline and accountability. So no matter where you want to go, everyone is functioning with much more discipline and accountability, and making sure you're working together healthy, as a healthy, cohesive team, open and honest, that loves to spend time together. And what I'm offering is if what I just said resonates with you, I'm offering a 90-minute free meeting, totally free, where I can show you exactly how vision traction and health can look like for your company. And I'm also offering anyone here in the group or anyone you love or you know that can use one of the EOS tools. It's just needs a listening ear, and I would be happy to help. The challenge was more for Paisach when everyone was chaotic, so all my meetings got canceled, but Baruch Hashem, getting back on track. But still, if you know someone who can use this, can benefit from it, I'm happy to help anyone who just needs that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're on row. Where are you?
I'm mute. It's okay.
I was gonna go give you.
17, you
yeah, row 17. Row 17 in the spreadsheet. Okay. Our final person here that I have here is Jonathan Schluss. Jonathan, hold on.
I'll take it. I spoke before, but I'll give 10 more seconds. I just want to mention that everyone should, in order to stay relevant, contact your clients. Just check in on them, be human, see how they're doing. And of course, on a human level, it's very important to connect with people, stay relevant to them, and things come around also. I've had good experiences, just connecting with people that way, just reaching out to my clients, and I've been able to, pivot on some other, business I've been able to generate from that as well, just by reaching out to clients to say, hey, how you doing in this environment? So just everybody should reach out there to their clients.
I totally agree with you, Jonathan. I had
also want to mention that I refinanced very recently, Brady Rappaport.
Is that somebody who didn't speak?
No, Jonathan was in the middle of speaking and his band
No,
was low.
somebody. I thought somebody was. I thought somebody was commenting, but I just wanted to say everyone went on Corona vacation, and it was a seamless transaction. Thank you, Freddie.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Nice to see you.
There is someone who wants to.
Heshi.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Jonathan Kaplan.
John. Okay, Jonathan Kaplan. I think we have two of them. Okay, go.
We have an imposter.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Jonathan Kaplan. First of all, Heshi, thank you so much for organizing. I run a company called Yachad Gifts. We employ individuals with disabilities. Right now, we have about 15 people with disabilities. We send beautiful gifts across the country. So some of you I've met, some of you I have not had the pleasure of meeting before. If your business is looking to send some gifts, tell people that you're thinking about them, employees, recognizing their work, what they're doing from home, family, friends. It's yachadgifts.com. Every purchase helps individuals with disabilities get a job experience, get employment opportunities. So that's what we do. Feel free to reach out to me if there's anything we could do for your company.
Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan is on row 19 in the spreadsheet. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this.
Hashi.
Yeah.
Hashi, can I get the floor for like 60 seconds?
Go for it.
Okay. So for anybody who came late, I'm Moshe Amzel. I'm one of the board members. I'm going to take this opportunity to go a little bit out of scope and share with you in the chat a GoFundMe link. What I'm doing is I got together with Chabad of Suffern, and we printed signs that you can put in people's front yards for anybody who's on the front lines, nurses, EMT, paramedics, people like that, so you can recognize people in your neighborhood. And we're raising money to provide meals to the staff at the hospital. We're also accepting corporate sponsorships, which will put your business name on every single packaged meal that goes to the hospital. Thank you to Frady Rappaport for joining me in that venture so far. Myself and Frady are both corporate sponsors of this. We're trying to raise about $6,000 so we can feed both Nyack and Good Samaritan hospitals with a meal. But if we reach part of it, we're going to feed one of the hospitals. But really, I can use some help. So if this is, some goodwill you can give to the community, and you can also get your name out there, and a corporate sponsorship makes sense. If not, then if you guys can buy some signs, I'd appreciate it. Just go to that link, and it'll just help with. You have no idea what these people are going through, the nurses and the EMS personnel, what they're needing to see, and how hard they're working, and the little bit that you can do with putting a sign in their front yard can you make a huge difference in their lives. So that's all. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Moshe. If you could add that, might as well add that to the spreadsheet as well, so people can follow up when they go through it and remember that, because I think the key is the follow up here. I just in closing, so I just want to say myself as well that one of the things that I'm offering, and I've been doing this for a few people, is sincerely, I was doing this to all my clients, but I'll offer it to anybody in the group here. As if anybody wants any consulting on marketing or on, I'm happy to sit down with you and see how you can help. Again, this is not business related, as far as I'm not going to charge you for it, just to see where you're at as far as marketing and the website, and give you suggestions, whether I give you a free website roast, LinkedIn profile roast, just, to give you suggestions of how to pivot your business in today's reality from an online perspective, from refocusing your business. And I hope everybody here, if there's something that they can offer as well, please share that with the group. One of the things you notice is with the spreadsheet is I really think that once we have this meeting and it's over, to have a list of everybody that was there, what they do, where they are, and their LinkedIn page. That way everybody can go through it and follow up properly and make connections with some of the people there, connect on LinkedIn, read through what they do, and hopefully some of them they'll remember from the networking event and reach out to them and do business together. So I will send this spreadsheet out in the next email. I will add anybody who's not on the email list to the email list as well. If you're not on the WhatsApp, please send me a message or send me an email or a LinkedIn message, and I'll add you to our WhatsApp as well. And this is the best way if we can all follow up, and we'll all figure out what to do next time. If anybody has any last minute comments, feel free to share right now.
Time's out.
Yeah, can I jump in real quick, Heshi, with a suggestion?
Sure.
I know with me, I'm not rushing anywhere after you officially sign off, usually than a regular work day. So if you want, I would suggest you could leave this like an open clubhouse. So if you're the host and you have to leave, you could just leave, and whoever wants to stay on and chat with this platform until the last person leaves, you could just have it like that. I don't know if anybody's interested.
Okay. In that, okay, it's like when we leave a regular networking meeting, the people straggle out and some people schmooze afterwards. That's fine. I'll stop the recording, and whoever wants to stick around can stick around. We'll have a breakout room together. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I just want to give a very quick tip that I think is going to help everyone on the group here. If everyone can click at the top there where it shows everyone's video. Does everyone see everyone else's video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'll just give this tip because I think it can help the group. Since many of us, or just about all of us, are working from home, just to help with giving a more professional appearance, take a look at my video and let me know when everyone's watching it. You see, so this is
Mark, I'm going to stop the recording here. I like ending on time. I don't want people to feel like they have to stay and stick around. We're 10 minutes over, but we did go through everybody, I believe. Let's do the official end of the group, and now this is the people who stay afterwards and sit and chat. So everybody's welcome to stick around. I'm chatting group. I'm just going to thank everybody for coming and joining, and we'll hopefully have another one in June. We'll see if we're back in business, or we'll see if we're going to do it virtually. But either way, I think this has brought us a way to change the way we're going to do things in the future. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Heshi.
Joining. Everybody, stick around.
Thank you, Heshi.
Everybody who wants to
Thank you
stick around. The Mark will continue on, and we can all chat together. But I'm going to stop the recording right now.
Thank you, Heshi.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.